Jr. knocking down the triple. Needs to keep taking and making those shots.
Outside Edwards. And finished off by Gobert.
The big guy attacking the rim. The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
Here's George. Anthony Edwards with the rebound.
Boy, I'd like to see him finish that play with more authority.
And Randle throws it down.
Wow, excellent explosion off his feet by Julius Randle.
For the Lakers, they won their last contest that game against the Trailblazers. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Porter pulls it in. Lakers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. A three-pointer, no good. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. George pass to Finney-Smith. It's George on the wing. Takes a three. Connects from three-point range.
Boy, Paul George now taking double the amount of threes he did when he first came in the league. Incredible.
McDaniels on the wing. Good on the three-point shot. McDaniels got 6 points.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Hits the three-point bomb. George has got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Los Angeles. No one near Randle as he lets it go. Finds himself wide open and drills it.
Off the bounce into the jumper, Julius Randle makes it look easy.
Porter kicks to Finney-Smith. Ayton the pass to Porter. The three from LeBron. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game, just a matter who can catch that momentum. And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
LeBron James, ever the showman, with an exceptional slam there. One of the best dunkers in the history of the game.
I'd like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And that one's good by Porter.
Defenses try to test Porter's physicality, but he's adjusted well to it.
Edwards looking it over, and the Timberwolves take on 2 more.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
It's George on the wing, fires for 3. Anthony Edwards with the rebound.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
LA's gone 4 of 6 from long range here early on. LeBron with the buckets.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Drills the three-pointer. Edwards got 8 points.
Boy, hard to operate any more efficiently than this guy has this quarter.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
The Timberwolves trail. Randle from outside. His second miss, now 2 of 4 on the game. Down low, here's Finney-Smith. And finished off by Finney-Smith.
Yeah, Dorian Finney-Smith has the ability athletically to finish near the cup, and he does so there.
Pass to Edwards. Fires from 14. That one doesn't drop.
Boy, he looks and will take that shot every time. Just won't go.
And George with the stuff.
Man, after all the injury setbacks, you see the elevation Paul George has. That is impressive.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. Edwards passes to McDaniels. And it's off from three-point range. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities. And creating a little separation here gaining some confidence.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Now, here's McDaniel. 6 points for him.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Some changes for the Lakers. Rick Williams is checked in for 8. Batum comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Harrison Barnes in for James. Porter finds Barnes. And the Lakers with another miss. Timberwolves trail by 5. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Pass to Gobert. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Tips it up. And there's Gobert, putting it right back in.
Listen, at just over 7 feet, we know Gobert's going to be terrific on the glass.
And here's Barnes for 3. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Edwards can't hit. Los Angeles leading by 6. The 3 from Jordan. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Edwards kicks to DiVincenzo. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Lets it go from deep. The shot by George, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Oh, here's Edwards. He's got 11.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
A nice shot by McDaniel. 8 points for Jaden McDaniel.
Yeah, Jaden McDaniels with a very good sense for when he should look to score it, especially in the painted area.
Batum wide open, he fires. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Timberwolves trail by 7. DiVincenzo kicks to Randall. Nailed from three-point land. Randall's got 7 points.
Well, you cannot sleep on Julius Randle. Catch and shoot jumper. Okay, Julius, we see you.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. Bamba is checked in for the Lakers. Isaac comes in for Nicholas Batum. There's Porter with the 3. Minnesota with the rebound. The Lakers beat them last time when these two teams met in Los Angeles.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
One thing you know, Greg, is you've got to pack your defense in the shootcase if you're going to win on the road, and they simply did not bring it.
And now, a developing story in the NBA. Let's now go wide to Shams Charania, who is checking in with the details. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Hey, Kevin. There's some early season activity going on in LA as the Lakers are already making moves. They made a deal for Kobe White. I'm told they wanted some length in the backcourt, and the 6'5" White can play either the 1 or the 2. White texted me he's fired up, he's excited, and he feels like this team is a great fit.
Always some exciting news happening in the NBA. We thank Shams for always bringing it to us. Now here's Barnes. No good on the triple.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
And it's Clark in the corner. Another miss by Minnesota. Lakers leading by 9. Pass to Bamba. And here's Porter. Barnes, right side. Stolen by Anderson. To the paint. Here's Ingles. And it's sent back by Isaac.
Isaac using every bit of that 6'10" frame to send it back.
It's Porter outside. Cans it from downtown. Porter's got 10 points in the game.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And he's good on the 3-ball.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
Ring shot on the way. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. And the Lakers lead by 14.
This is a skilled, hungry offensive rebounder, and Mo Bamba's size and motor make him a problem on the windows.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Randall's checked in for the Timberwolves. Bones Hyland comes in for Clark. And some changes here for the Lakers. And the Timberwolves with possession here. It's a 14-point game. Batum against Randall. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Kobe White.
It seems to me Julius Randle improves every season, and the more responsibility he's given, it seems the better he performs.
Good on both. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 13-5 run. And White slams it in.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Hyland misses. Lakers leading by 14. Outside Batum. White. A three-pointer is right on target. White's got 5 points so far.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Over in the corner, Dosunmu. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Dosunmu's gotten just one of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Here's White. Misses the three. And so it's Hyland who brings the ball up for the Timberwolves. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
They're so close in that one, but that's of no solace to the players. They played their hearts out.
You know what? Sometimes you play a great game and lose. What you hope happens, though, is it toughens them up a bit mentally, and they figure out how to close it out next time.
It's LeVert on the wing. Launches a three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
That is such a tough matchup for smaller defenders out there. He can simply shoot right over them.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers holding. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Lakers, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Just stretching out the floor that first, they had the defense scrambling.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
They've got Kyle Anderson. Conley out there with Bones Hyland. Then it's Julius Randle. And it's Dosunmu in at the three, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Timberwolves trail by 18. To the middle, here's Conley. Batum grabs the miss. And for the Lakers, their shooting has been brilliant in this game, 67% from the floor.
Yeah, high IQ from Batum. Leak out, sprint early, get there ahead of the defense.
Now here's Randle. He had 27 points last game. Sinks the triple. Randle's got 14 points.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
High arcing shot. They get the rebound. And Anderson gets it to go.
Yeah, Kyle Anderson is the very definition of a guy willing to do the dirty work.
Capella, the pass to Shannon. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Now here's LeVert. He's defended by Hyland. Outside for Batum. From the arc. Here's Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
And that's Capella getting rewarded for his effort on the glass. Love when that kind of hustle pays off.
There's the drive. It's stolen by White. And here comes White, leading the fast break. And it's Capella missing. Timberwolves trail by 20. An efficient score, Kobe White effective with or Greg without the ball in his hand.
And that's a rare quality. A guard who can break you down off the bounce, but also willing to give it up and then zip to an open spot. It just makes him so difficult to defend.
And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. And Greg, everyone talks about the importance of basketball IQ. Can you win in the NBA with a low IQ team?
Boy, it would be tough. I mean, there's a reason younger teams typically don't win at the highest level. You need to take those lumps and get that experience and learn from those lessons.
Isaiah Joe, a sweet shooter, folks. That three ball is on point.
Randall from outside. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Fresh from a win against Portland.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And what surprised me was how easy they made it look. It seemed like they got something out of every possession. After hitting 0 from distance in the first, that's his second make this quarter.
Batum inside. Randall on him. Conley with it. He's picked up by White. And here we go. Randall with the bucket.
Boy, as strong as he's been, they're going to need him to continue shouldering the load to try to break through.
Capella dishes to White. From deep LeBron. Julius Randle with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 14 from 11 feet away. And he nails the jumper. Dosunmu's got 5 points so far.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Again, the miss by the Lakers. The wide open look here for Highland. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall.
Yeah, Highland willing to take what the defense gives. If that's a mid-range, that's fine.
Back to Joe. Pass to White. And here's James outside. LeBron James making it look easy from deep.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Edwards has come in for Minnesota. And then for Los Angeles, Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Nicholas Batum. And it's Harrison Barnes in for LeBron. Edwards, good.
This guy is constantly refining his game, and Anthony Edwards is dangerous from three.
Now we'll hear from Allie Laporte, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thank you. Well, the NBA is cutthroat. All-star Kevin Durant said, you've got to build up that dislike for guys that you're competing against, and you can't be friends while you're on the court. It's a dog-eat-dog world, especially when you're at the level of greatness. You don't want anybody to take that thing you've got. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Here's Conley after the basket by the Lakers. Edwards kicks to Conley from outside the arc. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down now to just 9 on the bucket from Edwards.
And what a huge performance for him. I mean, he drained 3 3-pointers in that first quarter, and he's got 2 more here in the second.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Minnesota making some changes. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Anderson. McDaniels comes in for Dosunmu. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. Williams, he's checked in for the Lakers. George comes in for Isaiah Joe.
And they continue to control the glass.
Pass to George. Shoots from the corner. That's in. A 7 for 12 now in the game.
Once Paul George has the first couple go down, now he knows he's cooking, and it's going to be a long night.
A 3 for DiVincenzo. Rebounded by the Lakers.
Well, that's the opportunity they're looking for, just not the result, obviously.
That 3 off the mark.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
Lakers leading by 11. The 3 from George. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. George has got 5 points in the quarter.
And even after all those three-pointers he hit in that first quarter, it looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one.
It's stolen by Edwards. Inside, here's Randall. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Fires the 3, and again Los Angeles with the triple.
And once again, the defense allowing him to get a clean look at that triple. He continues to do some big-time damage from downtown.
Now here's Edwards. He had a 36-point outing in the last game against Denver. And George gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Kevin Porter's checked in for the Lakers. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc.
I'll tell you, his teammates are going to start to freeze this guy out if he keeps taking threes like this.
And the 3 ball is good. Barnes has got 9.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Isaac's checked in for the Lakers. Isaiah Joe comes in for George. And Minnesota has possession. DiVincenzo can't hit it.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Timberwolves trail by 20. Down low, McDaniels. Backs in, coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got his 3rd assist on the night. The Lakers shooting it quite well, 52% from the field in the second quarter. The 3 from Barnes buries the long-range jumper. 12 points for him.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
They get it back. Out to Edwards. The tray gets that one through the hole, making now 7 of 13 in this game.
Having a whale of a game from 3-point range. Drained 3 of them in that first quarter and has added 3 more here in the second.
You give Mark Williams a lane, I promise he's going to take it. Good job being aggressive.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by DiVincenzo. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Taking a look at the Hornets, they're playing really well, moving up now to the top spot in our rankings.
And seeing where the Lakers are, they've really come together. You can see the confidence in their body language, playing with that sustained focus. That's why they're leading this division.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Dosumu's checked in. It's stolen by Edwards. To the middle. DiVincenzo passes to Dosumu. Trains it from beyond the arc. Dosumu's got 10.
Well, shaky start. He's putting that in the rear view and finding his groove.
The Lakers moving the ball around. Here's Joe. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Timberwolves trail by 15. Here's Dosumu. Rebounded by Isaac.
Oh, you can see he's kicking himself for missing that open mid-range. That's right in his wheelhouse.
Here's Edwards. An easy 2 points on the layup. 22 points for Anthony Edwards.
He has been a one-man show trying to keep them competitive.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Los Angeles making a switch here. Well, let's take a look at last year's top scorers. The 4th spot held by Anthony Edwards.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long. When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long. At some point, do you start to think about getting others involved? It has been a struggle.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Shannon, no good.
Oh, the defense very willing to live with that mid-range jumper.
A nice shot by McDaniels.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Trying to find Bamba. He gets it to him. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. They push it up 4-on-3. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Lakers.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Now Porter, after Anthony Edwards missed from long range. McDaniels passes to Dosunmu. For three, Edwards. And Bamba pulls it down. Bamba's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Porter. Joe in the corner. There's the three. Trains the three-pointer. Joe's got 10 points.
Well, don't let Isaiah Joe get comfortable from that distance, folks. Look out.
Out to Edwards. Edwards puts in the three.
Yeah, and he made 3 3-pointers in the first quarter, and he just continued to pour them on here in the second.
Shannon, no good.
How about this? He cannot find his rhythm in this period. This has been tough sledding.
And he trims the lead to single digits. Dosunmu's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Timberwolves. Los Angeles leading by 9. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Count it. 14 points for Jaden McDaniel.
That's something about all these turnovers. Right away, you're at a disadvantage defensively.
Boy, you better keep the 7-footer Mo Bamba away from the cup. What an easy finish.
For three, Edwards. Lakers with the rebound. Up next for them, the Grizzlies at the FedEx Forum. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Shannon, no good. Paul George. He's been the guy making things happen for the Lakers. He has really delivered at the offensive end. He's torched them for 24 points so far. Back right after this.
Halftime.